In this video, I'm going to show you how this Epson robots work with its camera and the conveyor belts. And the system came in with one Epson robots in here, one camera, MindVision Camera, the encoder in here, conveyor belts, and this is a robot's controller. They were connected to my computer. I'm just going to show you how it works. First I put one object, this small object, below this camera. You can see one item being detected in here, in this list. I put another one, a second item. Now I'm gonna open the automatic picking options in here. You can see one object, another one, okay, this works but not perfect, you see. That's only because this robot doesn't have a conveyor belt following function. To open that function, you need extra money. But now just work with this because it's just a demo. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how this system works. In this communication part, I basically just open a socket on my computer to communicate with the robots. The only thing I did is just sending coordinates to these robots. And on this serial port part, I communicate with encoder and constantly getting the current encoder values to calculate the current location and the speed, which is in here. On the setting part, in this page, I create calibration, hand-eye calibration in here, so the robot can know where the object is. In this setup, you can see if I put the calibration sheet in here, the robot won't be able to reach it. So what I did is I put the calibration sheet under the camera and take a photo, then shift to here. Then did the calibration here. After I finish this calibration, the only thing I have to do is plus that offset. It's about 250 millimeters. This model creation part, you can create any model you want, so you can pick up anything you want. Then I save this configuration in this list. Because I connected with multiple cameras, so every camera has the camera name, if they have to be rotated or not, the calibration file, and the model name. Let's come back to the following part. The only thing I want to talk about for this part is only two things I want to talk about. The one is how to adding things, object to this list. Another thing is how to be careful of removing things off the list. As you can see, let me close the automatic pick. As you can see, if I put any object in here, it will only add once, but the camera is constantly detecting this object. I put another one, become 100. Put another one, 101. So to do this, the only thing you want to know is the distance between the camera. You can see here, the object moved from here to here. The camera detects this gap, the distance, and also the encoder detected this distance. the both distance should be the same. If they are the same, it should be the same item. If they're the same item, you don't add to the list. So one problem solved. The another problem I met is when after I picked this item, you want to remove this item from your list, but you have to be careful. If this item, when you're sending the command, if the item still being detected by the camera will thinking, oh, this is another object, and you don't have this object in the list. It will put this object back to the list, which made the robots went crazy. So what I can do in here, I added this picked list in here. After I picked the object, I just marked it as picked. I don't directly remove it. So in this way, the problem solved. That's it.